The question of renting or buying goes back decades. Everybody wants to find their dream home. But how should you pay for it once you do? Because the world and the economy never stop moving, the answers from previous generations may not apply to you or I. So what's the best approach for you? Let's take a look over the pros and cons of renting versus buying and arm you with all the info that you need to make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Home ownership. It's not everyone's dream, but many of us do want to buy our own homes. If you are prepared to commit in the long run, buying can be a smart financial move with lots of benefits. Let's check out a few of the pros and cons. The most obvious benefit to owning is security. The certainty that a landlord can't kick you out or hike the rent prices on a whim. Equally, the idea that once you've paid off your mortgage, you'll spend virtually nothing each month on your house is highly desirable, even if you don't reach that point until retirement age. Not everyone has a huge pension pot. Better if you don't have to spend any of that money on rent, right? By fixing the living costs, which is making an agreed mortgage payment each month over X many years, your real cost becomes smaller, while your salary should, in theory, increase in line with inflation. And that's not to mention the pride of owning your own place and the freedom to renovate exactly to your taste. On the other hand, buying is a huge commitment. Do you have job security? Do you have money saved for a deposit? Are you prepared to meet the potential maintenance costs yourself? If the housing market were to shrink or collapse, you might face a loss if you want to sell and move. If buying as a couple, do you feel your relationship is 100% stable? Now that's something renters don't have to worry about so much. In short, you need a lot less certainty about your future to take on a rental contract, either with your other half or alone. Flexibility is a major benefit of renting. Nightmare neighbors, new job the other side of town, or if you want or need to move out, it's generally not that hard. In major cities especially, the rental market is often competitive, but not short of apartments or houses that could be just what you've been looking for. Many will already be furnished, and ideally the landlord will be on hand to sort out anything that goes wrong or meet major maintenance costs. And you don't need to have much to start renting, typically just the cost of a deposit, which might be 1 or 2 months' rent. On the other hand, your monthly expenditure will likely be much bigger than the monthly mortgage payment, and the idea of renting your entire life can feel daunting. Landlords or housing associations often like to try their luck with rent hikes, so your payments could rise each year, sometimes at a more dramatic pace than your salary. As a young person especially, it's normal to feel conflicted about what's the best option for you. The possibility of buying a home is tied in with the security your job provides, what you have saved already, and your individual financial needs and goals. But don't be overwhelmed. Renting is the flexible option while you decide whether you want to buy your own place. Talk to friends and family, make a financial plan, and see what's realistic for you. Although it may be tempting to make an emotional decision, being pragmatic will serve you well. Still have questions about money management? Or just on the lookout for smart banking tips? Subscribe to our YouTube channel or head to n26.com.